Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmic. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. I'm going to do a collective energy update. So, with that, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And also, thank you so much for all the engagement on the channel, the likes, the shares, the comments, subscribes, and the donations. They all really do help out the channel. And so, thank you, thank you, thank you. What does the collective need to hear about their current energy spirit? Okay, okay. It's too long. Okay, so we've got that's pretty balanced energy. Okay, so right now you are balanced in like the element energy. Okay, let me explain this. You're balanced in the sense that you're not fully focused on one aspect of life right now. So it's primarily focused on the more spiritual side of things, but there is also earth and water energy, which is our physical world and our emotional world, basically. So this is a pretty balanced energy, with a slight focus in spirituality right now. With that, I'm picking up there's definitely a new beginning going on. Um, and this could be a new job, a new home, um, something of that nature. Maybe you are taking a trip. Maybe you're being asked to get out of your bubble and do something new. Okay, then we've got the resurrection card. Now with this is in the water element, so this is emotions. What this card really is it's about pulling something from the back burner. So this can be like a childhood dream maybe resurfacing. This could be something, it doesn't even have to be that long ago. It can be something that you thought about and then put, on the back burner to focus on something else. And that thing is coming back to the surface right now to be looked at and potentially to be acted on at this time. And with that is going to come a level of emotional fulfillment. And then something about uh, this normally doesn't pop out like that to me, but there's a guy fishing here and that really popped out. So that might be confirmation for somebody. Maybe you enjoy fishing. Um, maybe it's going to be while you're fishing, this thing is going to come back up to the surface, something of that nature. For some of you, maybe it's going to be when you're out just kind of like being in nature that this thing comes back up into your awareness. With that, we've got the perspective card, and what this talks about is looking at something from a new perspective. So maybe this thing that's coming back up for you right now, you're being asked to look at it from a childlike perspective, from the perspective of, uh, it's like the expansive energy instead of the limiting beliefs energy. So if this is something that comes up and initially you're like, well, I can't do that. I'm not ready for that, blah, blah, blah. Those are those limiting beliefs. And you're being asked to look at it from a different perspective and look at it from the perspective of how, not really how, because that's more the universe's territory, but it's more of that energy of like, how will I feel manifesting this thing? How will I feel going for this thing? How exciting is that going to be? If all of the obstacles were moved out of the way, is that something I would really want? Does that light me up from the soul level? That kind of an energy. It can also be about getting out of tunnel vision on something. So if you've been focused on something and you're only seeing it one way, you could be getting the insight to shift your perspective and look at it from a different perspective, basically looking at it from like through a different lens. Um, yeah. And then we've got Grace. And so this is about she puts on her dress of stars in this card. Okay. Um oh, there it is. Being told to read this one. So that is something in here. that I'm missing. Let the universe support you. We can all use help to remember to love ourselves. Sometimes negative thoughts or self-hatred and shame get in the way. To restore our spirits, we need the grace of the universe that can come through other people. So you can wear an attitude as beautiful as a cosmic dress. Know that you are a child of this universe, as precious as any star in the heavens. Embrace your bliss, confident the universe provides for your needs, and clothes you in grace and spiritual beauty. So, yeah, I feel like this is also a part of that shifting the perspective about really uh, removing those limiting beliefs. And with that, it's not really as much about like removing them as it is by not attaching to them anymore. And so when you hear those negative self-talk thought patterns that come up, you don't need to like force it and be like, how can I remove this and blah blah blah. Just shift your focus into a more open type of an energy. So an example of this, oh, what's an example? It's like, I can't do that thing because I'm too old or something like that, right? That's a limiting belief. And then so instead of that, it's, oh, well, you can look and be like, well, there's other people that have started even, older than I am in Earth years. Um, or, we're in this new type of a way of living where it's easier than ever to start your own business now. It's easier than ever to get your voice heard now. And shift more into that type of a focus. And it's better late than never, like that kind of thing. Even if it's not like a total quantum shift in your thinking, you can still stair step it into a more positive way of looking at something. And that really shifts from repelling your manifestations and your, higher timelines and pulls you more into a magnetic energy where you're attracting in those positive experiences that help uplift you, that help shift you into your higher timelines, that are more soul fulfilling and things of that nature. Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I hope that this helps a little bit, even with just some confirmation, maybe a little bit of guidance. Let me know in the comments below if this does resonate. You can also affirm this energy in the comments below. If you like this message, hit that like button for me. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. And if you would like to see more content from me and you haven't yet, feel free to hit subscribe. It is free, and I will see you on the next message. Bye.